Okay, we're now in class. I'm recording, so y'all know. So today I'm going to get you started. We're going to be in the Bonsai Teen course. So we'll click on that, hit start. Okay, there's a few of you kind of already going in on this, so you can continue working on it. Most of you have already done the pre-tests today in class, so that's good. There's two different parts that are kind of like the game in the teen or in the junior one. Today we're going to look at this one, the life scenarios. And again, we're probably not going to go through the whole thing. We'll get you started, get you understanding it, and then you'll just have time to work on it and complete it. People that aren't here today will have to complete it during the rest of the week. Okay. So this it's very similar to the one we worked on before, but it'll get more involved quicker. Okay. It's going to really look at planning a budget. We'll go through these. So it says here's your wallet. It holds cash, so that's kind of physical money. These things up top, the accounts, are going to be kind of where you keep and spend money out of during this one. Down here is going to be your budget, things you're spending money on and saving, but that's not actual spots you keep money. It's kind of like where you track and saving for. So you'll see as we kind of go through this. So it just talks about you can pay anyone in cash. And, we're going to have a checking account. It's starting off with $425. Checking account is also where you'd use a debit card out of for those of you that have a debit card. Use it to pay bills, withdraw cash, and deposit your paycheck. So your money from your paychecks is going to go into your checking. And this one, this is definitely different than the last one we did. This one has a credit card involved, so you'll get a little bit of work understanding that. And it says when you use credit, you borrow principal that you'll have to pay back like a loan. Otherwise, you'll incur fees and interest in your payment. So that's where a lot of people kind of meet hard times, as they don't pay their credit card bills off and they have to pay the interest back. That can pile up quick. This gets into a little bit of that. We've talked about that in some of my other classes, but it's a good thing to know about. So what's the best way to pay for unplanned expenses? Now, again, when you go through these, don't worry if you get something wrong. It'll correct you, and then you have to get the right answer. So hope your parents will make up the difference, what you ask for and what you need. Keep an emergency fund. Carry large sums of cash in your wallet just in case. Take money from other parts of your budget to pay for the expense. Okay, so generally the best way I would say is to keep an emergency fund. That's hard to do for some people because you have money. Emergency fund isn't something you plan for, so it's sometimes hard for people to do that. Which is the following is true about debt? Eventually your creditor will forget about it. And that isn't true. Debt is a necessary part of any budget. Probably debt is unavoidable for some expenses like medical costs and school. Okay, that's true. Debt negatively affects your net worth regardless of what it's used for. Okay. Which is the best answer? You think? Some of you have already done this. I'm guessing this one. Nope. that negatively affects your net worth regardless. So I guess this one, if you don't never have a medical cost or don't go to like college or something, you won't have that. But no matter what, that will affect your net worth negatively. Okay, so these accounts, cash, checking account, credit card, represents the money you have. And like I talked about, this is what you use your money for. Okay, now you might not keep track the same way that you keep track on here, but what this is meant to do is to get you used to understanding you should be setting aside money for different things. Okay, and these are just the categories they pick. You might pick something different. Okay, so here's a bill for rent. Okay, it says you can click on it to zoom in, but it says the amount due is $400. So you're going to use money from your checking account. Now you don't actually have to write minus. Okay, we're just going to click on the checking account, type in the amount that you're going to take out. We know we're taking it out. Okay, now we need to remove that from our budget somewhere. Now that was for our rent, so we're going to take it out of the rent category. Okay, and then when you've done things right, just like before, the green bar will be at the bottom. If you didn't do it right, that green bar will not show up. Okay, now what you'll see at any time, what you have in your budget will equal what you have in your account. So we have $25 here, $25 here. We're budgeting $50 for reserves. Okay. We probably won't go as far into this one as we did last time, but we'll keep going here. All right, you get a full-time job. Your employer withholds some money from every paycheck. The amount you actually receive is shown net pay. So the gross pay, you earn $400, but they're going to take certain things out, like we've talked about in past classes that have, for those of you that have me. And the amount you actually get is right here. So you earn 400, you actually get 322.21. Okay, so now this is where you get to start making some decisions. Okay, I'm gonna put, it says put the money in the checking. So we got the 322.21. And it actually tells you where to put some of this other money, and we'll see if it adds up. If it all adds up, then they've taken care of all of it for us, or sometimes they'll let you decide where to go. So it says put $25 for gas in the account, $75 for food, $80, that would be an other, for a concert. And then there is only $142.21 left, and it says put that in the reserves. Again, if we typed them all in right, the green bar will show up, and you can hit done. Okay, we'll do just a couple more here, and we'll let you finish. Okay, so you recorded the income. Double entry accounting means you record an actual account, but then also keep track of it in your budget. Okay, so always kind of read what you used here. It says you filled up on gas, you use cash, and then take it out of your car budget. So the price was, make sure you're looking at the right thing here, the total is $20.15. If you try typing in 25, it would say you have it wrong. Because you paid with that, you paid $25, but you got some back and change. So the actual amount you spent was $20.15. and it came from your car budget. And it tells you that up here. And again, you can click done. I think this will be the last one we're going to do. It says you were low on cash. Hit the ATM on the way home. You're going to transfer money, moving it from your checking to cash. And it was so there's a few numbers on here. Just make sure you read the amount that you're withdrawn from checking is $20 only. Okay, not this $327. So we're just going to take $20 out of there, put $20 into here. Okay, hit done. All right, so I think I'm going to stop the video here. Okay. Rest of the time, you can work on this. And I think a bunch of you already did the pretest. If you did and I didn't give you the actual paper of the pretest, let me know, because then you can write down what you got wrong, got right. Do the life scenarios, and then if you still got time after that, you could look at this, but I would say take the post test. Okay, so the main things right here, the life scenarios, pre-test, life scenarios, and post-tests. Okay, maybe you get started on this today, but that's probably going to be kind of the main topic tomorrow. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop recording, and then if you guys have questions as you're going, just let me know.